Welcome to the Power Packed Podcast. Please be quiet and courteous and silence your cell phones now. Be sure to grab some snacks and concessions, located in the lobby. And now our feature presentation. Prepare for butter.
All the time, wondering if maybe I'm losing my mind. Stepping out to the horizon and I'm me, or maybe I'm going out to sea. Maybe you should know by now. When I get back, everything will be alright. Seems like I'm out to sea every single night. I hope this old boat will stay afloat as we go.
I hope this old boat will stay afloat as we go.
Don't mind, maybe you'll sink or swim. Oh, I don't mind, maybe you'll sink or swim. Oh, I
love that. Yeah. Toasting to our 25 part 2. So the other night, me and the lady were out in our backyard, just hanging out, getting some fresh air in COVID times, and it's the sun's going down. It's a nice hot day, hot night, hot evening. And we see some lights in the bushes. And I point and I say, hey, look, there's some fireflies. And as I do that, the fireflies, they come together and they make the shape of a finger pointing back at me. And I was like, whoa, Charlene, do you see that? That's really cool. So then I picked up a dandelion and I held it up. And all the little fireflies turned into a dandelion. I was like, whoa. So then I pulled out my phone and I unlocked it and showed the fireflies my background, a beautiful picture of Josh Kosh. And the fireflies looked excited and they started buzzing about. And the next thing that happened was just unbelievable. And I turned to Charlene and I said,
I can't believe what I see. A Josh Kosh face that's glowing. He is a pretty boy. His face is made of bugs. But are lighting up his face. When it's a fireflies in the shape of one cool guy. He's power packed like apple pie. He's got a great head of hair. Boy, I wish he would share. Instead, he leaves me out to dry. His brother-in-law's name is Charlie. He's pretty cool like Chris Farley. He is a secret dungeon wizard, casting up all the spells, turning solids into jail. He likes to nap inside his cauldron. I like to make myself believe that I'm good friends with Charlie. Magic cards and ice cream bars are bursting at the seams. Come on, have a sleepover with me. I can't believe what I see. A Josh Kosh face is glowing. He is my pretty boy. His face is made of bugs. But nuts are letting up his face.
Oh my goodness! What a beautiful testament of friendship and just pure. I would say late 2000s flavor. Yeah, late 2000s.
Oh yeah, that's, like, if you haven't heard of that, the original song, it's by a band called Pigeon Town or something.
Pigeon Town.
Hey, Duck Village.
All right, this song's called "Hey, We're Pigeon Town, Get Ready to Rock."
Oh, and Duck Village, or what's another? Falcon Fort.
Fort Falcon.
Fort Falcon. No, it's by Bat Tribe. Owl City.
I want to applaud you not only for your creativity, lyricism, but just beautiful craftsmanship of songwriting. I'm about to cry. Don't make me cry on the microphone. Don't you dare.
Oh, I'll make you cry. This is episode 25. Actually, we got to address that right now.
Yeah.
that the fact that we thought, at least I thought, this was episode 25. And so I thought we should go all out to celebrate, but apparently that was last episode. So we're going to pretend like this is episode 25.
This is part 2, but we're celebrating. We got our celebration hats on, and we're just, we're celebrating that we have stuck to something for 25 and a half consecutive weeks.
Minus a little gap in the middle, but that's neither here nor there.
It was like imagine it's like, in between seasons of shows, there's like a little break. It's kind of like that.
It was like the teeth of a person who uses steroids. Just a little old gap right there, and you can't really see it unless you're looking for it.
Yeah,
we are Gap Teeth.
Gap Teeth, baby boy.
The Gap Teeth podcast. So how was your week, boy?
Oh, it was. What did I do? Yeah. It's mainly just been work. My work, I've just been really busy. It's same old. I enjoyed your text about drinking Sunny D. I wanted to go buy Sunny D after I saw your text, but because I haven't had it in so long. But it gives me really bad phlegm. Like when I drink it, it's just it's just phlegm city.
Yeah.
So it's just like really phlegmy. And I don't own a wife beater, but I could probably find one. But yeah, it's been good. I've just been some good news. I've been messing. I've got a number of plugins. I finally got GoldFoss, or I got the trial of it.
Ooh, how do you like it?
Dude, it's such a big difference.
Isn't it crazy? And then you do the bypass button, and it's like, oh, and then it's like, oh, and then it's like, oh, and it's like, oh.
It's crazy. I thought all my recordings before were clearer, and then it's like, oh, they're all so muddy without this thing. It's like, it's insane.
No, it's incredible.
It's nuts. And I also got Melodyne, which is like the vocal processing autotune software. And anyways, I've been working on JJ Fresh songs, and they're sounding crisp like an onion or an apple.
I love onion, yeah.
So it's funny. We met a goal for, I think, Christmas, but I should be able to I think I could bust this out by the end of the summer. It's going well.
If you can bust it out, I have an idea for promotion, which I'll talk to you after the podcast because I don't want to bore our listener. So,
our listener, the one listener. No, sounds good. But yeah, that's just been working on music and working. But how's your week been, man?
Pretty mellow. I saw the Ant Face Beverly Hills Boy today.
Do you ask for Simon Cowell?
I said, I just pulled up a picture of Simon Cowell, and I said, that one. And I pointed to Randy, said, no. And I pointed to Paula and said, no. And I pointed back to Randy, no. Simon, and said, that one.
I like the voice. I want Ant Face like that.
I want Ant Face like that one. I want mandibles. Can you install some mandibles on me so I can Ant Face? But no, he pretty much told me, okay, so I do have a deviated septum, and normally it's just a simple fix, but mine is so bad I would need pretty much a legit nose job.
Whoa, really?
And he described it as cutting the base of my nose and then pulling it back like the hood of a car. And at that point I started getting lightheaded. It's I'm imagining myself with a peeled up nose. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Damn.
And he's like, yeah, but it's easy. It's one day in, one day out. You're out the same day. And I was like, well, what about recovery? And he's like, oh, a week off work, 12 weeks-ish to get back to not swelling and everything. I was like, oh my gosh, I'll just get a freaking CPAP machine or something.
Damn, man, that is crazy. My mind is blown. I mean, it's crazy because that seems like it's a little bit invasive for what you're telling me.
Well, he was also, so when I inhale just through my nose, my left nostril goes and sucks against my right nostril, but my right nostril doesn't move because that's the clogged one. And so he was saying when he fixes it, it's going to be reconstructed in a way where they both aren't going to suck in all the way like my left one does, but it'll be a normal in and out. So one is not doing anything. The other one's just going way too far in.
Oh, that makes sense.
And so he even pressed on my nose. He's like, you notice how this side is much firmer than that side? And I was like, I haven't before until now. He's like, well, that's because your septum's pretty much going all the way this way. And I was like, that's stupid.
Whoa. Like that's what's the technical term for like I guess they would be like you said, it's almost like plastic surgery, but is there a specific
something plasty, pyroplasty?
rhinoplasty?
That one.
Yeah. Okay. I was wondering what nose doctor. That's pretty crazy because I almost wonder, like, I think I went in once and they said I have like a partially deviated septum, but it's nothing to worry about. But now it's like, I'm thinking about this, I feel you on this. And it's hopefully there's a good solution for you. It sounds like right now, is it like is it something where you're just like, oh, it'd be nice to be able to breathe out of another nostril kind of thing?
Well, it doesn't like bother me because I'm like used to it. And like, I don't know. The main thing was Charlene doesn't like the snoring. And so he even said like, oh, if you get this, there's no guarantee the snoring will stop. So I'm like, well then I guess I'll figure something else out. Charlene wants me to go to a sleep specialist. I'm like, I don't want to go to a sleep specialist. I don't want to spend more money. I already spent enough on this one little checkup. So
yeah, I feel you. Well, hopefully something good in the horizon for my buddy and his nose.
I'll just watch the Michael Jackson documentary and find the part where he cut off his own nose, and I'll try and do a do-it-yourself sort of operation and
do a YouTube tutorial. All right, we're going to do a Michael Jackson nose today.
First thing you need to get is a hammer and a chisel, and you just need a little cup of bravery. That's all.
Just drinking like just a cup of absinthe, like just like a beer mug
like
of absinthe.
Tripping balls like absinthe. Get that wormwood, boy.
You're right. Go right. Can you imagine that? You're just like posted up in your garage. You're like, great, I finished my 16 ounces of absinthe.
Have you ever had absinthe?
Never had it.
I've never had it. But imagine doing cocaine with that kind of a nose. Instead of like bending down to snort, you just like have a fistful of powder and you throw it in your face, and it just makes its way into the hole. That's
true. It's just like you said, a whale that opens its mouth.
That exactly like
Was that you who? I think this was last episode.
It was either last episode or the episode before.
Was it the whale? You said about the whale. You said if there were whales but flying in the sky and they just opened their mouth and ate birds. Is that was that you? Okay.
Yeah. So like the face would be the receptacle whale, and then the cocaine would be the plankton. You just walk into it, and it. Don't do drugs. Yeah. This is just a metaphor, a dark metaphor.
It's very, very dork. Yeah.
Very dork. Yeah. So did you know we have our first Apple review?
Whoa, no way.
Yeah, I know the guy. He hooked us up, but I figured I'd read it.
Bless you.
So let's see, if I can open the page, where'd the page go? Where'd my Googles go? Googles! There it is. Wait. The way my monitor is set, there's a bar sitting in front of it, so it's hard to see. Here, keep talking, entertain the people while I get it going.
Yeah, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll, drift away. Oh yeah. Oh, my dog just like completely slammed through my door. What are you doing in here? What are you doing here?
You should give him an ant face.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. He's so usually you've seen him. He's a really fluffy boy, but we shaved him for summertime, and he somehow is like more obnoxious now that he has less fur.
He's like, look at me in my new cut.
He's like, I'm fancy boy, and yeah, usually he just like runs and jumps. He keeps slamming into the garbage can and like all this funny. He's quirky for sure.
He's like a poor person who inherits like $1 million and forgets where he's from, and he's just a total jerk with his new attitude, new look, new money.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, you used to be so nice. Now you're just a total jerk.
Now you're a jerk puppy.
Yeah, jerk baby, huh?
All right, that's 5-star reviews by Gingery Goodness.
Oh, Gingery Goodness?
Gingery Goodness.
Thank you in advance.
Power Pack Goodness. Look, folks, we are all looking for something more in life. Some meaty goodness that will make your life happy and your kids decent and your work seem like it's not trudging misery. These 2 hunks of happiness will make you smile brighter and your musical knowledge better. Listen to it. Join the tribe.
Wow. Hey, thank you, Gingery Goodness. That is a really nice review. It makes me feel like we're actually making something good.
I know. It makes me almost want to spend $5 on another one. I didn't pay for this one. He volunteered. So
Oh, nice. Oh, you mean like
Thank
do a like I said last time, the Fiverr?
do a $5 and stack it, baby.
I'll throw down. Well, let's try to get actual ones, and then if we get to that
No,
point,
for sure.
But yeah, yeah.
And then we have a new sub on the YouTube, Zachary Dash. He saw my sad video and said, "This broke my heart," and then he subbed. So thank you, Zachary Dash.
We can always count on that video. That thing's
Always.
gonna have like 100,000 views eventually. I just feel it.
Yeah, probably another year. I think it gets like 15,000 a year
Nice.
ish.
That's
Since when I
good.
first posted it, something like that.
I think you're on a good track to get that. What is that? You get like, don't they send you something in the mail? YouTube.
That's if you get 100,000 subscribers.
Oh, okay. So we're on our way. We're
We're on our
10th.
way. Yeah, we're at 0.01%, roughly.
We're making our way downtown.
Walking fast.
Ant faces are passing and I'm homebound.
Staring blankly ahead. Making my way through the crowd. Dun, dun, dun.
Love that's so good. And I was gonna say again, that's a very nice review. So thank you, Gingery Goodness, from the bottom
Thank
of my
you.
heart.
Bottom of my heart. And I was gonna see if we had any comments on our YouTube because we're on the YouTube now.
Ooh.
But we didn't have any. So I do like looking at our thumbnails. It's like it looks so organized. I like it.
It looks good. By the way, I forgot to comment on that. It's just we send ourselves like our text thread is like I think it's something of epic proportion because there's not really a structure. I like it. It's kind of like the podcast, and it's just like the Wild West of fun.
The Wild West. Well, speaking of non-structured podcasts, I started listening to The Darkest Timeline. It's by Ken Jeong. He was in like The Hangover, and what else was he in? Community.
Oh yeah.
He was the king in Role Models, the Burger Hole King.
Yes. That was so funny.
And then Joe McHale, who was also on Community and some other stuff. He did the interview at the end of the Tiger King series.
Oh yeah, I remember him. Yep.
Yeah, but I really like Community. It's like one of my favorite shows. And so they start a podcast, and the quality is, it's probably, I don't want to say ours is better,
Mm-hmm.
but they're definitely on a Skype call. You can definitely tell they're on a Skype call, and they have no structure, and it's amazing. And it gives me hope for this podcast.
Yes. Oh, that's wow. Between the review and this, I'm feeling that glimmer of hope. And I mean, I think we have enough structure that we're pumping out episodes. And now that
we're not celebrities. We don't have that going for us.
No.
But I mean,
we're like, we're like Z-list celebrities. Like we've both done forms of music and such.
I'd say we're like kind of like Paris Hilton, like socialites.
Yeah,
maybe a
socialites.
Kardashian type of a vibe. At least that's me. I don't know about you. I don't want to speak for both of us, but I'm pretty Kardashian in how I approach this podcast.
You are very Kardashian. You're a Kardashian, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, what are the families? Like, there's the Kardashians. I don't know. I guess I'm more of like a Jonas brother, just like innocent little music boy.
Little music boy. Well, I chose Kardashian because I'm sick and tired of these dumb little office chairs, and because I got a Kardashian big butt, I can just bend my knees a little and I'm sitting. Don't even need a chair anymore. So it's kind of nice.
Mm.
I'm filming this podcast, taping it from my butt. I'm not even in a chair.
Oh, you butt boy.
Butt boy. So now, what if you had a butt so big and legs so small, your legs didn't touch the ground when you sat down?
That would be kind of cool. You just like kind of lift your ankles up just like a tidbit, and you just sit.
You'd have powerful abs because you'd have to like roll forward to get momentum to stand up.
Can you imagine that? You have like a giant butt, but you have like a 12-pack.
You'd be like, what's that queen bee looking guy doing over there?
He scares me.
Is he an arachnid? He's got that big old thorax.
I imagine like an armadillo-looking person. Just like armadillo-looking, yeah, or like a penguin, that kind of style.
How does he buy pants?
He's
It's
got
just a shower curtain and he buckles it around him.
Yeah, just a couple of clips, you know.
Yeah, that's all he needs is a little shower curtain, baby.
My favorite, yeah, definitely.
So 25 part 2, episode 25 part 2.
This is good. This is what people want. I think part 2 is fun because it's like it was supposed to be part 2. It was supposed to be 26, but we're continuing. 25 is a big deal. We're continuing it because it's a big deal.
Yeah, because we forgot. We didn't realize it because we bust them out a week in advance. So sometimes looking at the episode, it confuses me.
No,
so
it's fair. That's fair.
So you're probably wondering what that phone number is on the podcast notes, huh?
I was wondering that too. Yeah.
So the gentleman who left the review, he also left me a suggestion. So he listened to our episode about advertising, and we were joking about cold calling, and he said, "You should do a cold call segment." And I took it a step further into, we'll specifically cold call businesses, because imagine being an employee somewhere and getting a phone call and then being like hanging up and then telling your coworkers you reach exponentially more people that way. So the number I have on our podcast notes, so I looked up where the Tiger King Zoo was. And then I Googled Walmarts in the surrounding area.
Ooh, nice.
Because that's where he got his meat from.
Okay.
So that is the phone number to one of the Walmarts.
That he got his meat from.
Potentially. I don't know. I didn't dig that deep. There's 3 Walmarts, so that's the first one.
In that vicinity. That probably was.
Vicinity. So maybe the Tiger King wants to cold call Walmart.
Oh, you want me to call them? Oh,
it's in Oklahoma, so there's no worries. It's like, this is episode 25. I know I dropped a bomb on you. I'm sorry about that, but
I don't know. See, the problem. So I'm down, but on the occasion, I have to have like some prep, because also it's
okay.
Like,
Let's prep. Let's prep right now. Let's prep this phone call.
So I'm cold calling Walmart.
Maybe you're calling. So Joe's in prison. So maybe this is your like free phone call. You're calling Walmart, and maybe you're telling them to not give any more Power Pack meat to the tigers because you don't want that son of a Carol Baskin. You don't want her to take over the zoo, so you want to cut off the meat supply so Carol Baskin doesn't get any more of the Power Pack meat.
Do they even have a meat department? I mean, I think they do. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, they do. That's where he got his meat from. He got meat that was past the expiration date. And then he should end the phone call with, now, before I go, you better go listen to the Power Pack podcast, and then just hang up.
Oh, good gracious.
Episode 25, once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime.
I don't know if I'm mentally prepared for that.
How about this? If you do this, you can give me a business next week, and I'll do it.
Oh man!
And you can think of the scenario, whatever you want me to do. Tit for tat, baby.
Tit for tat. It's that quid pro quo.
I rub your back, you slap me with a wet spatula, and call me daddy.
That's my favorite. Wow.
That's some Flavor Town now. Lick it. Lick that spatch.
Spatch Town. All right, I'm trying to wrap my head around this.
It's all good. So you can pretend I'm Walmart. You can practice on me if you want.
Oh man,
this is our first suggestion from an audience member, and I think it would be epic. And we could clip this for YouTube and put prank call to Walmart Joe Exotic or something. Who knows? Could get some hits.
Oh man, I'll definitely practice what I would do. I don't know if I'm actually going to call them though, because I don't know if I'm mentally prepared for that. But I will.
What if I called on my end and put on speaker just to like get you kind of in the zone? Like, okay, it's doable. You just press the buttons.
Oh, so you call and then me through a phone.
Well, no, I'll hang up, but because I don't think they'll be able to hear you through my headset unless I turn up my speakers. Here, I'll show you that it's not scary. Turning on speakerphone.
Okay. I like the idea of you calling them and then I could talk through the phone because it's like at least there's like the two people. It's like you're there and you can hang up if it gets like.
Okay, I'm dialing Walmart.
All right, and then
I'm showing you it's nothing to be scared of.
Thank you for calling Walmart. Thank you for calling Default Valley Walmart. How can I direct your call?
Oh, this is Walmart? Oh, sorry, sorry, this is the wrong number. Bye.
Alrighty. Bye-bye.
Easy peasy.
oh my god. Goodness. I might have to take a rain check on this one. Just like I'm not as brave as I used to be with actually, I don't think I've made a prank call since I don't know when, honestly. I can't tell you. Maybe
what if if I gave you my mom's number?
If you do the what number?
If I gave you my mom's number, she doesn't have yours, and she's seen the Tiger King.
So instead of prank calling Walmart, I'll prank call your mother.
Yeah, and you could be like, "Is this Carol Baskin?"
I might leave her if. I'm trying to think. I'd like to leave her a voicemail. If she'll let me. Well, no, I guess that's weird because you can't be like, "Hey, Tiger King's gonna call you."
Yeah, that'd be weird. If she answers, you gotta be like, "Hello?
Yeah. Why are you calling me?
Is this Carol Baskin? Don't you take my zoo."
Count Bascula.
Count Basculus.
Count Basculus. Basculus.
Count Basculus.
Oh man, who daddy? I want to, but at the same time, I don't know if I can, just because I'm like, I feel like your boy's gonna clam up a little bit.
It's like snowboarding. You just once you get off that ski lift and you just get nudged, it's all gravy.
You just roll and you just hit the snow, and you just hit the snow nice and hard, and then you get up and you're a little dizzy and you go down the Black Diamond on accident, and then you hit a tree.
It's like playing a show for the first time. It's that roller coaster. Oh no! And then you're on stage, and then it's oh no! And then the drummer starts, and then you're like, okay,
yes.
I'll leave that number up there just in case you change your mind for some epic podcast content.
I was gonna say keep that up there. I'll see if I can get the courage. Now that I have a little premeditation, yeah, I'll just.
Gingery Goodness also believes in you. So
Gingery Goodness, I'll give a little. Let's just do it right now, so I can give him a little something, just in case. I'm gonna pretend like I'm calling Walmart right now, just so I can get prepped.
This is your prep run. I'll be Walmart.
Okay. So now you know what they sound like. So okay, I'm gonna. I gotta get in my voice. All right, there it is. All right, now bring.
Hello, Walmart. This is Samantha talking right now to you.
Yes, I would like to speak to the meat department, please.
Hold on 1 second. Transferring. Hi, Frank from the meat department.
You listen here now. Carol Baskin's a fucking. Sorry, I lived a little too hard.
You went 0 to 60.
Just super accusatory, like you listen here. No, I'd probably be more. Excuse me, sorry. I ad-libbed a little too hard. See, that's what I'm scared of. I don't want them to.
What if we wrote it out in a script?
A script is helpful.
You work at a call center. This
is Josh from Allstate. How are you doing today?
So your first question is, can I speak to your meat department? Okay, they transfer you, and then what do you say?
All right, so
stop feeding my tigers the meat, or something with Carol Baskin. You don't want the meat to go to her tigers.
Okay. So I know you heard Carol Baskin bought my zoo, and I don't want her getting my meat. It's my meat. That's Tiger King's meat.
I don't want her getting that meat. It's my meat. Listen to the Power Pack podcast and then hang up. That's all you have to do. It's 4 lines. 4 lines. Can I speak to your meat department? I know you heard of Carol Baskin about my zoo. I don't want her getting any of my meat. It's my meat. Listen to the Power Pack podcast. Hang up.
Oh. Okay. How about this? Since now I know and I prepped and I'm ready, episode 26, I will do it.
Let's see. That's the thing. This is 25. This is the quarter centennial.
It's part 2. Well,
technically it is 26 as well. So
it's true. I'm just screwed either way. And then next episode. Wait, does that mean
episode could be me doing it? It could be. It's like when it's the teacher's like, who wants to go first, giving their project presentation, and then you are the guy that never raises your hand, and you have to dread it for a whole 2-3 days when it finally gets to you.
Multiple weeks, yeah.
Like I said, you can get any phone number you want next week. Give me a scenario. I will call. I will be your guy. I'll be your. And if you want, I can put the camera facing me, and you can see my eyes. You can see my face. Give you a little bit of moral support while you do this.
Oh, daddy. Well, another thing too is if I call, I'll have to hang up on us, and then I'll have to call. So it'll just be me in my room, and no one around.
Because your phone is okay. Yeah, because I'm using my computer.
Because I call on my phone. Yeah, but I mean, I can figure it out. I'd probably just hang up and be like, okay, I'm going to call them, and then
keep it recording, and then we'll join the call or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Or we could do well, they could do group calls too. I have to look out how to do that, but I could loop you
have
in so
Walmart in a group call.
Oh goodness.
Well, is Andrea home? You could use her phone. She's probably at school though, huh?
Yeah, she's doing school. Hey, can I borrow your phone? Because I'm gonna prank call Walmart in my Tiger King voice.
I need to call Walmart in Oklahoma.
Yes. Oh, in Oklahoma, yes. And it's 8. Are they in the same time zone as you?
I think they're an hour before, so I think it's 7 over there.
Oh, so it's not as late. Okay, so they oh goodness. Okay, we got the script, we got the number. Now I'll get the courage, and then we'll just see what happens.
Okay, I'm gonna put another point. That's courage right there.
There we go. Star it, underline it, bold it. That's what I need.
Bold, italics, underline, courage.
Courage. Ooh, I like it.
So do you have any little segments to add? I know you're a busy boy, so you didn't probably add much to this. I don't see anything.
Oh, I do have a quick one, just because we're kind of talking games and stuff, and I texted you it last night just because it's funny and I forgot about it. But a little story time, actually.
I like this.
Also, I forgot to give you an intro.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do it. I'll do it at the end. I'll do an outro for you. How about that?
An outro. I like that. Maybe that's what we could do. I'll do the intro. You do the outro. But then
There we
how would you introduce? I guess it doesn't matter.
We'll do Power Packed Wisdom, and then I'll do an outro. How about that?
Perfect.
Okay,
I'm John,
right.
by the way, for those who are listening.
In case you didn't know.
In case you didn't know.
You know I'm Josh, but he's John.
He's Josh. Firefly Josh.
And if you actually, no one's probably listened to the song yet, but John is the first J in the sequence of the JJ Fresh.
Yeah, it's alphabetical.
Alphabetical, and he's older, so you get the precedence over that.
Seniority.
Well, story time. Some story time for y'all. So I don't know where to begin. This is just like a kind of a weird story, but it has to do with a product of sorts. So I'm going to bring us back to 2006. Okay, 2006. I don't really know what was significant there, but
Furbies.
The what?
I don't know. I just said Furbies.
Oh, Furbies. I think Furbies that might be a little. Well, they probably had like a version of Furbies then, but 2006 is 2006, and this is when the Xbox. I think the original Xbox might be the 360. No, I think it was the 360 was out. It's Xbox 360. And there is a certain fast food chain called Burger King. And what Burger King did is just, to get to the, I guess, reach the younger crowd or whatever, with purchases of their meal, they could spend $4 and get a game called, I think it's Sneak King is what it's called.
I remember this.
This is what I texted you last night because my buddy was over and he reminded me of it.
Wait, you sent me a link, or did you send me a...
I send you like the Wikipedia, so you could, because reading the story is so much better.
I didn't see this message.
Oh, it's all
I
good.
saw the one after it, but now I see it.
I kind of snuck it in there. Well, I sent it first, which is weird. I sent you a link with no like
No context.
I don't think I actually even gave context to it. I think I was going to address it.
Yeah, it just says Sneak King link, and then it's your normal message.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, sorry about that. Well, now we have, because I kind of wanted to address it here anyway. So anyways, Burger King straight up, so this fast food place, that sells like garbage hamburgers and things like that. They got a game development team to work on this game called Sneak King that people could buy for $4 for their Xbox when they bought a meal. So, and the game itself is you play as the king, Burger King, whatever, the mascot, and he's creepy AF. And you sneak around and like people are hungry and you like put burgers in their pockets. Basically, you like sneak up behind them, you put a burger in their pocket. And then if you do it successfully, he does like this little dance. Cause I watched the gameplay last night on YouTube. But reading the backstory just cracks me up because I like business and all that stuff. And what's funny is, this is like a fast food establishment. They hired a gaming company. They ended up putting out like 3 games for Burger King, which is insane. And they like apparently, what was it? The game was like apparently rated really badly because it's like, it was really confusing and people were like, they're like, it kind of gameplay wise, it's like Splinter Cell, but it's like weird and creepy. And then, but apparently they sold like 1.5 million copies. So people were buying Sneak King and they were like, just going for it. So my bit, it could almost be Power Packed Wisdom 2 is Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Taco Bell, Burger King. They see you, but you're not doing anything. So you need to put out a game for PS5, Xbox. What's the new Xbox? Xbox X or whatever?
Xbox...
Like W.
Xbox 360, Xbox One X, Xbox... I don't know what it's called.
Well, new Xbox, like, they need to put out a $60 game, or however much games are these days, and then sell it for $4 with like a Happy Meal with whatever, and just get on that train. Sneak King.
I like it. Sneak King. I think my brother actually bought that game.
He did? I
think he did. I remember him being all like excited, like, "Oh, Burger King has a game." I think, and I don't know. Didn't they make? I thought they made more. Didn't they make more?
They made 3 games apparently.
Yeah, they made like a racing one, I think.
They did, yeah.
Sneak King, and then I don't know what the other one is. He wanted them all. I don't know if he got them all, but
we should see if we can buy them, or if one of us can get it for Steam.
You can get them on eBay. I don't know if they'd be on Steam. I just looked; they're like $8 on Steam.
Wait, they're on Steam?
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, or
eBay.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's doubled in price since 2016.
It's gone up 100% in value.
Damn,
eBay.com, Sneak King. This one you can get all 3: Bike Racer, Sneak King, and Big Bumpin's not it, is it?
Is that a Burger King one? I don't know.
It is. There's a picture of the Burger King guy on it. So you can get all 3 for $9. So they actually went down in value.
Yes, I feel like that was a little optimistic thinking on the other one.
They went down $1 in value. They're $3 a piece average.
That makes sense. Yeah, that'll be. So I have a couple bits of homework. I still need to watch Tremors 1 and wasn't Tremors 2, right?
Tremors 1 and then Tremors 3 because
Tremors 3.
That's where it takes a turn for the worst.
Yes. Okay. Tremors 1, Tremors 3, and then my other one. It could be for both of us. Is one of us needs to get one of these Burger King games and play it.
I do like this.
See if I can find one. I have an Xbox One. I have an Xbox One, so I think if I buy the disc, it'll work. If it's 360.
So you have a 360?
Well, I have an Xbox One, but you can play 360 games on it, right?
Ah, yes.
So
we could do a Burger King tech review of Sneak King, and
I love that idea. That's such a beautiful idea. Do you have an Xbox, right?
I do. I don't think I'm gonna get the new one just because I don't play it. I just use it for the Netflix. But
nice, good choice.
Oh shoot! What episode is this? 26 technically. What was our bet?
Was
the next one? Was
the 27?
No!
Yes. Did we get an email?
Yes, my freaking friend did. Gosh, I hate you.
Yes. Okay, what's their name? Give me that name.
Mr. Squared.
Mr. Squared, thank you. Oh, I know Mr. Squared is. Thank you.
Dang it.
Gosh. What does it say?
Thanks for putting it on YouTube finally. Should talk about music influences or what you've been listening to. Could talk about media you've recently watched.
Ooh, I like that. Thank you, Mr. Squared. And looks like Eddie's going to have to make a song.
I got some homework tomorrow.
Yes. You got, so you're, you won't. I honestly, dude, this is like a miracle on whatever 65th Street.
I can't believe Mr. Squared ruined me.
You gonna have to make a song. I'm stoked. I thought I was gonna have to make the song. I was like,
I thought you were too. I was like, there's no way we're getting an email.
No one's gonna do it. Well, this is two-part.
Do you want to remind people what my punishment is? What the game was?
Yes. Oh yeah. Let me grab it real quick. Okay.
I'm like exasperated right now.
Okay, so let's see.
Now, you better do this phone call. I gotta write a stupid song about Matt's dad finding him doing weed in his bedroom on Seventh Heaven.
So good. Oh, I can't believe. Okay, so yeah, loser has to sing a song about an anti-drug song from Matt's dad's point of view from Seventh Heaven. Oh yes.
Dang it! I gotta start cracking on lyrics tonight.
If you want, I can help out with anything too. Like add some stuff, add some juiciness, whatever you need.
All right. Well, I like his suggestions. Well, we started talking about kind of media recently. We could probably expound on that a little bit. Music influences. I don't think we really covered much of that.
I don't think we have. We should do, next episode this is the episode for Mr. Squared because he deserves his own episode. So everything he suggested, we're going to talk about next episode.
All right. So, episode 27, the Mr. Squared edition.
Mr. Squared special.
We're going to throw that up there. Okay. Man! And I guess my song will be ready by then, hopefully.
Ooh, I'm
not excited.
I'm so excited. And I'm excited to hear it, but honestly, I'm just surprised. I cannot believe. I think it's just crazy because I'm like, no one's ever going to email us, and I'm going to have to write this stupid song. But you know what? I don't rub stuff in people's face, and any of that stuff. Like we're both winners here because everybody gets a quality song by John Whiff, and you know what? I will do because this. Now it's like the winner of the contest has to write a song too. So you pick a song and I'll write a little baby song, like a minute long.
Do you know what you could do for me if you have the time? Could you just do the chord progression? Send me a. It doesn't have to be like legit or anything. A quick recording of the chord progression of the chorus, because I think I want to make the chorus have the same chord progression as the Seventh Heaven theme.
Oh, okay. So look up the Seventh Heaven theme.
Yeah, it looks like it's a G, A minor, C, D, G, A minor, C, D. It shouldn't be hard, but like I said, I suck at chords.
Oh yeah, I got you, fam. I'll just send me the tempo you want the song to be, and then you can send me the chords, and I'll bust it out real quick too.
Okay, I'll tap tempo the Seventh Heaven theme tonight and just figure it out and send it to you.
I hope Char walks in and hears you tap tempo in the song. She's like, what are you doing?
I lost a bet.
Yeah. It's a long story.
I can't believe we have our first email. We need to like print this out or something, hang it on
This
our
is
wall. If we get
beautiful.
a studio, we're framing this email.
That's important. And I want to really give Mr. Squared something special. I want to give him his own episode next. If you send us an email, we might do a full episode. Like moving forward, we might do a full episode about you.
Dude, we got a review this week, an email this week. My heart is full.
Oh, it's full to the brim.
It's full to the brim, boy. Oh man, I'm looking at Patreon now. You never know. Okay,
never
Patreon.
know.
That's expert level. If we get Patreon going,
If there's a Patreon, I will write. How about this? Oh, I'm going to throw out a little something.
Get greedy,
little something.
though, but
Well, I was going to say, I'm going to throw out a little something, and I don't want to like throw us both under the bus, but I was going to say, if someone leaves an email, we'll do a thing specifically in an episode for them, or a full episode, depending on what they give us. And then if someone does any sort of Patreon, I will write a song for them, about them, whatever, of my perspective of them.
You'll
So we're
write a
throwing that out
song.
there.
So if someone does a Patreon, you'll write a song about them.
Yes, for them, like a special song. So let's say like you, John, donated $1 or whatever. I would write my perspective of you, or just a story about you, or it would be a song that involves you as the main character.
Okay, I like that. If someone does $5, I'll do a hip hop verse. And you can give me the subject matter. $10, we will make a song together.
Yes.
Does that sound fair?
So $10, John and I will collaborate on a song. And this is crazy. You drop, this is a lot. You drop $50 and John and I will make a 3-song EP for you.
I like it. I will adjust the levels after this to match what we just said. And it'll be a limited time offer. How about that?
Yep. It's limited time. And this is a big deal. I mean, to have JJ Fresh write you some music, I'd say
Have a whole album written about you for $50. Like, what the heck?
it's a weird. Maybe I should drop it like $30. I don't know. 50 is a little
I
steep.
thought 50 was like too low.
Oh, you think too low?
Well, you
Okay.
think of how much work goes into writing 3 songs. Like, you know,
That's
you got
true.
the demos, and then you got, you know, figure out lyrics, and then you got final versions, and then you have like mixing, and then you have like revisions,
true.
and I mean, $50, I'm down, but I love making
Yeah.
content. We'll keep it $50. We'll write a 3-song EP about you. Just tell us about you, and we'll write an EP about it. And we'll
I think
even
that's a good thing.
we'll name it your first name or whatever you want it to be named.
Yeah, you can have a nickname. You could be like Cool Boy Fresh 48.
Cool Boy Fresh, dude. I like this. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm.
I just want to
editing.
get some more stuff out there. I want people to realize, see, we have a couple of people who are getting involved in the podcast, and we're like Ellen DeGeneres. We're giving stuff out. We're like Oprah. You get some. You get something.
I might adjust I like the Oprah thing, but I'm gonna adjust the price point a little bit because $1 for you to write a song for somebody,
It's a little low. Yeah.
that's a little low. So what I might do is maybe make $10 the entryway of like getting a song or like a verse
Mhm.
or like a 30-second clip.
Yep. It's a little something.
Just a little something. And then $10 will be that, and then maybe like 20 will be a song about you, and then 50 will be a 3-song EP about you.
Yep. That's okay. So let's repeat it back. So $10 is we'll write a very short little song for you, like a 30-second clip one.
Yeah.
20 is we write a JJ Fresh song, like collaboration one for them.
Mm-hmm.
And then 50 is a 3-song EP.
And we'll play them on the podcast just so you, you know.
yeah.
Yeah. I like
That's
it.
special. Yeah. And
That's special.
I don't, I was going to add another thing in there, but I don't want to like stretch us even
Let's see it. Let's do it. What do you got?
If you bypass the $50 one and you buy a $100 one, you will get a 3-song EP. You will get an album cover made for you for your EP, and a surprise.
So pretty much what we're doing is, are we being like ghostwriters for some? It's like say Mr. Squared is like, I want an EP. He buys one, And then he requests like, oh, could I also have just the backtracks, no vocals? And then he starts doing his shows. And then when people like buy the album, he's like, whoa, that's sick. They're like, wait, this doesn't sound like you. It's like
They buy, yeah, no, I mean, we could be ghostwriters. Like, people buy content from us, you know?
dude,
Whatever.
I'm down. I'll be a ghostwriter for $50. So.
Yeah. $50, $50.
$50, I don't care, whatever. $50.
Yeah, I'll write your song. I don't care. Yeah, and
I could write you a love song.
because you asked for it. And so $50, by the way, you give us your name, you give us a nickname, and you give us genre or genres you want. That too.
Just okay. We got to be careful with the genres because
Oh yeah.
I could play like metal and death metal, but recording that with vocals, that style of music, no thanks. I can't do
Okay.
death metal vocals.
That's true. Let's do. Okay, so how about
Listen
the
to our
song-
JJ Fresh.
Yeah.
And that's our wheelhouse. That's what
Okay.
you get.
Let's just do that. Yeah, let's not get crazy. So you get a JJ Fresh influenced song.
Yes. And our style, we choose the musical content, you choose the lyrical content.
It's
There
a
it is.
collab. You get to collab with us.
Yeah. You get to collab one email's worth, as in you send us an email, we'll send you one back. You send us one more, so I guess 2 emails.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's all the emails you get. And then
Yep.
you better give us all the information and we're going to run with it.
Yep, that's all we really have. So
Cool. Wow, something special. Something special.
It's just special occasion. 25.2. I just want to get some stuff out there. I want people to know if they listen to this, some special stuff gonna happen to them.
So how's your courage feeling? I mean, we have an email, we have a review, we have some new Patreon ideas. How's that courage feeling? How you feeling with that courage?
It's oh man, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. It's honestly, I am feeling a little bit more brave because we're getting some positive stuff. So I'm feeling a little bit more than I was when it started.
Okay, just imagine the promotion you could do with this. You could go to your brothers, be like, I know I tell you to listen to the podcast, and I know that you probably do sometimes, but not all the time. But last episode, you should check it out. We did a cold call to a Walmart in Oklahoma. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying there? So,
Yeah.
so we still have 2 more segments before your courage expires. Google News. We have some Google News. You can copy and paste that, and I want to see a reaction.
Oh yeah. Let me go take a look real quick.
It's not letting me open that link. Why not?
Oh, it's because it has.
Oh yeah. We need just the HTTP or whatever. There you go. Oh no. Sorry. I'm trying to highlight it as well. We're fighting over this link.
We're just going for it. Yeah. Let's see. All right. Sorry, I'm
Read
far
that
away.
out loud.
My monitor's on the other side, so I'm looking. Okay. Let me check this out real quick.
Do 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 bum bum bum.
Oh my God.
Read that title out for the listeners at home.
Oh, okay. Wait, let me.
And if you skip to 30 seconds on the video, it shows the pizza.
Oh, okay. Brook Park couple finds swastika of pepperoni on their Little Caesars pizza. What? Where on earth was this? Where was this?
Ohio. And they said they didn't even cut the pizza. That was another
You said they-
complaint. There's a
Wait,
swastika on it and they didn't even cut it. I mean, a swastika is pretty much like the outline for where you can cut if you want to do like the square shape, I guess. Square cuts.
Dude, okay, first off, Ohio, you suck. I'm just going to throw that out there. I've never been to Ohio. If you're listening to this and you live in Ohio, I'm sorry. That's really terrible.
The employee at
I'm just
Little
laughing.
Caesars represents your entire state. And we...
Yes. That's what you get. Yes. Ohio, you're riddled by this Little Caesars. The thing that's crazy is the reason I laugh. I'm not laughing at the actual, what was on the pizza, but the fact that some employee at Little Caesars, which I'm not surprised, made that on like out of pepperonis and was like, I'm gonna send this out.
Here's artwork right here.
Like, what are you thinking? What if you said that to like a Jewish family or something? It's like, what's wrong with you?
Well, to be fair, it could be a windmill.
That's true. Just a very it's an edgy windmill.
We don't know it's a swastika for sure. It could be a windmill. It could be a pinwheel. Those things you blow and they blow in the wind.
It's the edges are pretty sharp. I mean, it's pretty objectively a swastika. Oh, Little Caesars, come on. You got to step your game up. I think to make up for this, that couple, those people, they should get
free pizza for life.
Free pizza for a long time at least. And they should get pizzas with little fun caricatures on them.
You know how funny it'd be if Domino's, just to troll Little Caesars, in the Domino's tracker, your pizza's being cooked. Your pizza's being prepped. Your pizza's being checked for swastikas. Your pizza is swastika free and is on its way.
It's like 3 steps that involve the swastikas. Like, okay, it's checking for swastikas, determining if there's swastikas. Okay, no swastikas.
No swastikas. There's like green check marks next to each of those.
I would be like, what is wrong with what's going on with this pizza feud?
Oh. Maybe someone just makes like an X in the pizza and then Domino's tracker declines it. Be like, this is 48% swastika because it's missing the other arms of the swastika. So there's like a percentage. It can't be like 20% swastika. So straight lines are very hit or miss, whether you can have those on a pepperoni designed pizza.
No, it's like they have a standard apparently.
That's
and
right.
It's Domino's, I could see that. They're transparent about their just what's going on with their
pepperonis need to be 6 feet apart. So 1 pepperoni on a pizza. No swastikas are able to be on a pizza because there's only 1 pepperoni.
That's true. They're abiding by the 6-foot rule.
To make our pizzas COVID friendly, we just we cooked up a giant pepperoni and it pretty much is like a blanket over the whole top of the pizza. So if you want a pepperoni pizza, you get 1 pepperoni, but it is 12 inches in diameter. It's like a pizza blanket. So that's the Google news. I thought it was
blanket and grease.
I laughed at it. Apparently,
that's awful.
I read the article and apparently it was like I think it was a late night crew or something, and this guy made the pizza and like showed his friend like, look at this, and it wasn't supposed to get out, but I don't know if it was delivered or if it was taken off like the hot and ready, but it accidentally so it wasn't like I'm gonna put a swastika on and I'm gonna intend to and then I'm targeting this couple for hate crime or something. They were just being idiots and their idiocy got out. So
okay, I feel bad for saying Ohio is awful. I mean, still not great.
You don't put if maybe you're in like the comfort of your own home and you want to draw like swastikas on your friend's wall with a Sharpie and it's all in like, oh, look at me, I'm like, you're still an idiot, but especially don't do it at a place of business.
Yeah. Oh, yikes! Especially don't sacrilege pizza.
Right. Like if you wanna go tattoo a pentagram on your butthole or something, like do it. But as long as you're not tattooing it on someone else's.
Yes, that's important. I think that's your power packed wisdom for the.
There it is.
I think that should be your power pack wisdom. You're gonna get a pentagram tattooed on a bad place. Do it yourself. Don't do it on others.
Because it already kind of looked like that anyways. So it's just outlining it. It's more like outlining your beehole. It just looks like a pentagram.
It's just like it's a very, very distinct outline.
And once a day or maybe once every 2 days, a pentagram grows in size. And then it shrinks back. That's pooping.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. All right. We're at the Courage.
Are we at the Courage now?
We're at the Courage. I'll sing you a song. Like I said, I'll put the video on me so you can see.
Look at that boy. Look at that boy.
This is a face that wants this so bad.
I think I'm gonna pass just because I I'm not sure if I want to be in the business of prank calling Walmarts in Oklahoma, but I do appreciate Ginger's enthusiasm. Most definitely.
All right.
Not to disappoint him. I'm just I'm not a little rascal anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, but I gave him a little mock trial, a little voice, a little bit of something like that, but keep that forever. Just replay that clip.
Replay the clip. Alrighty then. Well, what do we got left? I think that's it. We got mail call. Check the email. We don't need a guilty audience because we got a email. So
that was amazing. Yes, I'm still. I'm amazed by that. Yes, and yeah. I mean, I guess. Wait, I guess you already did your Power Packed Wisdom.
Yes.
Just say you did the pentagram. I think. I mean, I'm gonna roll off yours. Is like if you. Well, not specifically, because that's disgusting. But mine does not have to involve tattooing certain places. But my thing is like, with great power comes great responsibility. And I think if you work in a food place, I think it's undersold where we have people with like these high level degrees and they're getting all this pay and everything like that. And at the very high, these top of the food chart, you have these like CEOs and these people, and yes, they have a certain amount of responsibility, but the 16-year-old who is like, snorting hot sauce on their break and like washing their feet in the sink, is in charge of your food. They're in charge of your food. And I think my Power Packed Wisdom is like, we should rethink our structure of people who handle our food because, that's a great amount of responsibility.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a high level responsibility. So that's my Power Packed Wisdom.
And keep them accountable. If they're putting swastikas, if they're stacking the apples in the produce section in the shape of a swastika, call them out on it.
Yeah. You tell them you shouldn't be doing that. So
you shouldn't be doing that. If they're plucking out some of the corn on the cob to make it look like a swastika, you got to call them out on it.
Yeah. You'd be like, you don't do that. It's bad. It's bad news.
If they got watermelons and they're cutting swastikas in them like jack-o'-lanterns, you got to call them out on it.
Especially a watermelon jack-o'-lantern. I don't know if that's ever been done, but that's impressive.
Yeah, they got carrots on the floor in the shape of a swastika. Got to call them out on it.
Oh, I got to give you an outro. I forgot too. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let me get some. I don't know if you can hear that. It's Oh yeah, there we go. I got a couple pins. It's a couple of pins. Yeah, I got 2 pins put together. Okay, yeah, we got a little something like that, yeah. It's make a little jam. Yeah. Keep a beat right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. There's a friend named John, and he's Power Pack boy. He lives in St. Louis, and he is the most Power Pack boy in the world, and he don't need no ant face. He grows a mighty beard. He likes to have fun and keep it weird. That's my boy. Oh, that's Jonathan Whip. That's my little Blue Man Group influenced, like using little objects to make a little song. So
I like it. As long as those objects aren't swastikas, I approve.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning into our regularly scheduled program. Contact Josh and Jonathan at powerpackedpodcast@gmail.com. Support the show at patreon.com/powerpacked. See you next time, you dirty little rat babies.